Hello, everybody. I have the next episode of What's the Biz, and I can't believe it's episode 10 already. My, has time flown. So, I have this wonderful entrepreneur here that I am so excited to introduce you to. So, without further ado, my good friend, Jeannine Rick. Yay, so excited
Yay.
that you're here.
Thank you.
So, awesome, awesome, awesome. So, for those that don't know who you are, or when somebody asks, how do you introduce yourself?
Yeah, that's a great question, Roy. I'm Jeannine Rick. I'm originally from New Jersey and I moved to Phoenix in 2003. And I get to help people and businesses save 40 to 60% on their healthcare coverage nationwide. And I really love what I do.
Oh, that's awesome. That is so,
Yeah,
that's, yeah. When you're actually in the service of other people and helping them actually save money, especially now in this time and day and age or whatever it is, that's really
right.
awesome. Oh, so she's a Jersey girl. She's a Jersey girl. I love it. When did you move to Phoenix?
So, 2003 in the
Oh,
fall.
okay. Wow.
So
So
I've been
you
here
did, so
for a
you
bit.
actually grew up in Jersey then. That's awesome.
I'm born in Philadelphia.
Wow. Oh, nice. Nice. Oh, that's a
Right.
beautiful. Yeah.
Uh,
Pennsylvania's beautiful there too.
I miss the
Wow.
ocean though.
Yeah. Oh, I bet. Yes, exactly. Yeah, traded the water for the sand, right?
Right.
No, is it really I know I've been out there a few times and I've been to Tucson and I've been to Phoenix or however else, but obviously depending on the times of year, does it get really hot or is it just a dry heat?
It's a dry heat, so in the summer it can get to 118, but our average is about 112. It feels like it's going up every year in the
Yeah,
summer,
yeah,
but we're
yeah,
here for the winters, and the falls are nice too, and this early spring are nice. So it's
yeah.
under a 90 in the upper 80s and close to 90 here now.
And I remember like with it being a dry heat, it's not miserable. I mean, it might feel
Hmm.
hot or whatever else, but it's just not like humidity,
Right.
like me out here in Florida or when I was growing up in Maryland. Because I remember when I moved to San Diego or whatever, and I was out there for 12 years, it was like everybody was like, "It's so hot out here," and I'm like, "This is awesome! It's so beautiful. It's awesome."
Hmm.
And so they didn't really know because until you really experience that humidity, wow, crazy.
Right. Feels so
So
different. Yeah.
yeah. So you grew up in Pennsylvania and then went to Jersey and then went to Arizona. Awesome.
Hmm.
Okay. So what is a defining moment in your life that changed your direction?
Yeah, so I actually had a stroke when I was 29.
Oh my gosh.
I was a healthy personal trainer playing tennis. And prior to that, I was in school for physical therapy. I woke up one day and I couldn't talk. I was in the ER in New Jersey and was transferred to the hospital in Philadelphia. Just happened to be the same hospital I was born in, but my insurance company would not cover what I needed because it was out of state, out of network,
Oh
and
boy.
$40,000.
Oh my
So that's
God.
why I do what I do. I made that shift from personal training, then I became a realtor and did life insurance. But my heart is here because in the US, we have such a broken healthcare system and we're literally disrupting it with what we do. So that's why I do what I do. And I don't want other people to be in that situation.
Yeah, yeah. So obviously, I mean, again, being a physical trainer, you were always like the epitome of health or whatever else. So how crazy to actually have a stroke. That is so
Mhm.
insane. And
I'm
what
fully healed now. Thank goodness I can talk. It's a miracle.
that's good. Yes, no, of course. Yeah, but I mean that must have been really insane. Like how did that come about? I mean, wow. That's
It was
crazy.
actually birth control pills. And
Really?
it had a chemical in it, antihistamine. So it was those two things
Oh
that
my.
changed the blood.
Wow. Well, I'm
So
glad I
yeah,
took
I was
it
a
in
healthy
mind.
personal trainer playing tennis, right?
Yeah.
No high risk factors or anything like that.
Wow. That is insane. Oh, well, I'm sure that, you actually tell, I mean, it's great that we're actually doing this because I mean, that's going to tell a lot of people too that might not realize that that could be like a side effect or, I mean,
Hmm.
wow, that is really, really crazy.
Right.
You would never think that something, I mean, again, something like that, that a lot of women, I'm sure, take without
Hmm.
even thinking about it, could actually cause something that serious.
Right.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That is crazy. So, so with that or whatever, what were you doing before you became a physical therapist?
Well, be for a personal trainer or physical therapy. I was in school for physical therapy,
Or
but here's
not
the
physical
funny
therapy,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah, here's
Personal
the
trainer, that's
interesting
what I
thing.
meant. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hello,
It's okay.
Fly. Hello, McFly.
So I actually didn't continue physical therapy school because I had a nasty boss. And I saw my whole life ahead of me like that. That was my clinical instructor. So
Yeah.
then I transitioned into personal training, which I originally wanted to go to school for, exercise physiology. Went to a full circle. It's interesting.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
But then when
yeah.
I moved to Phoenix, I was still a personal trainer and I got my real estate license. And
Mhm.
then I transitioned to life insurance when the real estate market was down. But it's always up and down with real estate. So people need what we have to offer with the healthcare. For example, like I helped a family of six. They were paying 2,000 a month. We brought it down to 605 a month for better coverage.
Wow.
That's the life-changing thing that we do.
Well, that's really cool. Yeah, I mean, that's a huge savings. And again, right
Hmm.
now, with things being so up in the air and prices just going skyrocketing higher and higher, it seems, that money can really be used in better ways. And
Right.
so, yeah, being able to help people save money, is it all through healthcare and different health choices, or
It's
is
just a
there other
choice. We
branches
just,
or
yeah, so we're with Impact Health. And so we just do a quote for them and see a comparison for what they have currently and how we are different. And it's just a four choices of deductibles that they choose from.
Mhm.
So,
Wow. And again, I mean, you would think that everybody would be like, yeah, I'm on board, you know?
hmm.
And it's funny, again, I mean, at times you'll meet up with people that think you're trying to pull one over on them or,
Hmm.
that you
Sure.
don't have their best interest at heart. But, really, it comes down to they have to make that decision. And it's really whether they, believe in you and what you can do. And I know your heart is in the right place for
Hmm.
sure. And, just from the time that I've gotten to know you. So yeah, that's really cool. But that's a huge savings.
Oh, sure. It's, and especially for a small business too, they
Right.
can
Yes.
put it into other areas of the business. So we help individuals, businesses of any size too.
That's awesome.
Hmm.
So I mean, I know one thing, but like what's one thing that really makes your business stand out from others that are in the same kind of space or
Yeah, that we have an open network. You can see any doctor go anywhere across the country. That's what I fell in love with because my situation was an in network situation,
yeah,
denial, right? And that's the other thing. 100% of our claims have been paid to date, whereas other companies, traditional companies, are denying claims for profit.
wow, wow,
So
wow.
$850 trillion or 850 trillion claims are being denied every year. So
That's
we're people first, but no
yes.
profits. We're just people only.
Yeah, 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 yeah. And that's awesome too, because again, I was also growing up, I was also in one of those kinds of situations. Because again, my background or whatever else is through trauma and from it being abused and molested, like when I was a child. and for years finally decided, okay, I'm going to break down and finally go and see a therapist. And you start going through that process and you start unloading all of this really heavy stuff. And then the company that you work for changes healthcare, and that person's no longer in the system. They're no
Mm-hmm.
longer, that person's no longer approved.
Right.
It's like, the rug was pulled out from under me, and it's like, well, what the heck do I do now? Do I
Mm-hmm.
find another therapist? You got to meet them, and then you got to go through the whole process again and bring all that stuff back up again. And that's just, that's insane. So being able to have like anybody, being able to go see anybody or everybody, that's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
That's a big
Right.
plus.
Absolutely. People have choices.
That's really good.
We're empowering people to um to take care of themselves.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, for sure. Well, that's a huge plus because I know that really stunted me quite a bit because then it's like it pulled everything, it made everything stop.
Mm-hmm.
I came to that point where it's like, well, I'm not gonna unload all this crap again to some new therapist I don't know and bring it all up again. It was already hard enough the first time, you
Right.
know? So it's a big plus that they can go and see anybody, or if they're already seeing somebody, that person's
Mm-hmm.
okay and it's already approved, I mean,
Right.
that makes a big difference. Because again, when you really find that person that you trust and that you really, you want to work with or continue to work with, it's so important to keep that
Absolutely.
bond, that relationship going.
Right. It's that continued care needs to be consistent.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what I love too.
So what does a typical client or customer experience look like when they're working with you?
Yeah, I definitely help them save some money on their healthcare coverage. We'll do a quote. And if they're ready to get started, we'll just walk through the form together. And then after the form is done, I help them walk through the member portal. It's all transparent in how to use this Impact Health. And we have vision and dental, and we have a holistic option as well. And it's all built in the member portal and the
Oh,
prescription
that's
portal
cool.
too.
Oh, well, that's cool.
Hmm.
That's cool
And they
too.
get a member welcome call with Impact Health, the home office as well.
So then through that portal, through the website or whatever it is, then they can really find all the help, all the different, you know, avenues that they can go to explore all the different health options they have, right?
Right. Hmm.
That's really good. That's awesome.
Sure. Yeah. And
Wow.
then with your wellness visit, your annual physical, we'll have Impact Health call your doctor's office to billing. They'll actually prepay your visit because that's included.
Huh. Well, that's interesting.
Hmm. No other company is going to do that. Right.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Wow. Okay. Well, that's really cool.
Hmm.
Yeah. So, like, what is one mistake that you see people make before they start working with you?
They just take their plan like that's it. They don't have it. They don't think of other options. What's out there? They just think that's the only thing that they have. And after meeting with me, they that's what they say. I wish I knew about this like years ago.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Because again, I mean, it's the same thing. Like I work for, obviously, I mean, I'm building my own businesses and things like that, but I work for another company during the day, and that's the healthcare that they offer you. So you kind of, well, this is what I have to choose, right? This is what I have available, but
Hmm.
that's not always necessarily the case. I mean, there are other options, like if I decided to switch over and work with you as opposed to with, through the company, how does that all work out? I mean,
Yeah, so we're open enrollment every month of the year.
hmm.
So we don't have to wait till November. So if somebody has a hire new person in a business, they don't have to wait till November to
Yeah.
get started with their coverage. Like if we start the form today and coverage would start May 1st, it's always the first of the next month
Hmm.
they would be covered.
That's nice.
And And here's another example too, Roy. I actually had a single mom. She lost her husband real young. She was a full-time teacher here in Arizona, and her coverage was 100% covered by her school district. But to add her 2-year-old daughter was going to be $800 a month on her plan, on her work-related plan. So we did it for $196 a month. And then
Wow.
parent can go on our plan just as a guardian, but the child's covered.
Wow. Well, that really does make a difference again, because again,
Right.
money, I mean, especially when you're, I mean, even more so when you're, a single parent or whatever, is that
Oh,
money
yeah.
can be used in so many better ways than just throwing it at, healthcare. I mean, yeah, healthcare is very important, but I mean, is it apples to apples? Is it the same, like pretty much the same kind of plan that
Same
it
coverage.
already
Yep.
had, and then it's just costing a lot less?
Right. Mhm.
Wow. That's really cool. And then when people are working with other companies, like with me or whatever it is, and they're already signed up to their healthcare or whatever it is, how does that all work out when they cancel through their job and
Mhm.
switch over? I mean, are there penalties or normally that kind of thing? Or
Yeah. So if it's an individual employee that wants to move to us, we would need to wait for open enrollment for that. But if a company, the company owner, wants to change companies, we can do that anytime. Hmm. Yeah. And it
and that
also
way they,
depends if you're married, if they're married or single. If you're single, you need to stay on their plan until open enrollment. But if they're married, then maybe the spouse has another plan, and then they can join their wife or their spouse to the
yes.
other plan anytime. So there's some things that are a little different with different situations.
Okay. Yeah, so that's awesome. And there's always an option. There's always something that,
Hmm.
people would be able to at least inquire and ask. And, certainly asking questions or whatever else and getting more information is not a bad thing. So
Right.
that's awesome. That's good. So what's one of the hardest lessons you've had to learn in business? Like kind of deciding to start, your own entrepreneurial journey and
Well, I had a hard time talking to people, believe it or not.
yeah.
So I just realized in business, nothing's going to happen unless you talk to people and you help people and you help with their needs, and that's what really that was really where my growth came in with that.
But you don't seem to have any issues now. Look at you
No,
shine. Yes. And that helps too. When you've got something really good and you're wanting to share it with other people, it's so easy to be able to just say, hey, I can help you. I see you struggling and there's so many other options. Let's chat. And then it's just like we're old friends, you're just chatting away and, I can help you here, I can help you here. And, you can save this much or you can save that much. And that money can be used in other ways that are more important right now.
right. Yeah.
So, so for people that do want to come and work with you or however else, like what's the best way for them to come and find you?
Yeah, they can email me at rickjanine at
Okay.
yahoo.com. It's my last name and first name. And I'm on Facebook, I'm on Instagram, I'm on all the socials, really.
Awesome. Yeah, so definitely when you share those or whatever with me, I'll also put them in the description or however of the what's the biz. So that's good. So that way, at least people, if they decide that they want to check you out or ask you a question or whatever it is, like whatever links you send me, they'll have
Hmm.
in the description to be able to come and find you or whatever else. So what kind of legacy do you want to leave behind, or is there anything like
Yeah,
that going on?
thank you for asking that, Roy, because we're such in a mess with this healthcare system. So in the next 10 years, I would like it to be more streamlined, more oriented with people versus profits. And
Yeah.
I just want people to be taken care of.
Yeah.
And we're in this together in this world. So let's make it a better place. That's really
Yeah.
my legacy.
Exactly.
Definitely.
Exactly. Wow. Well, that is so awesome. And, having that ability to really be able to make a real difference in somebody's life. Because saving $600, saving, $1,000, saving $1,400 a
Right.
month, that is huge. And having that ability to really be able to help people, individuals, families, single parents. I mean, that really goes a long way, especially right now in time. So
Oh
that's
yeah.
really, really cool. And I know like you're a new transplant with the redesigned Empire. What have you been with us for like 2, 3 months now?
I think 1 month.
Oh, it's only been a wow. Wow. It just seems like it's been a couple months, but wow, it has been really that soon.
Hmm.
Wow. So who introduced you to come and check us out?
Amelia.
Oh, isn't that awesome?
Yeah.
She's the gem. Don't we love that? And
I
and yeah, so within a month's time, I mean, I know that that's not a long time right now, but what kind of help or what kind of, insight have you gotten so far with being with the redesigned Empire?
It's another level of awareness around people when you're dealing with people in business.
Mhm.
Absolutely. That's really the biggest thing. And more awareness about myself and how I respond to people when I'm communicating with people. So that was the biggest thing.
Oh, that's so great. And there is still so
Hmm.
much more coming on. So we are just so excited to have you with us for sure. And so, yes, I will have all of the information in the description below if you wanted to work with Jeannine. And of course, if you are also a business owner and are interested in being on another episode that's, upcoming for What's the Biz, by all means, reach out to me and we will plan a time or whatever else that meshes with both of us so that we can do that. So thank you so much, Jeannine. It has been an
You're
absolute
welcome.
treat and joy
Thank you.
having you on this. And you were number 10. I can't believe it's already been 10 episodes. That is just
Nice.
mind-boggling to me. So awesome, awesome job. And so I look forward to really continuing our journey and working together with you with the redesigned Empire. And we
Yeah,
will certainly see you down the road.
right. I
Thank
just
you
want to say
so much.
one more thing, Roy, about healthcare coverage and what we do with Impact Health. It's more about peace of mind
Yeah.
versus the savings that you have with it. Because it's the safety net that you know that you're being taken care of,
Yes. Yes,
right?
yes, yes. That's it too. I mean, that is a big part of it. So how long has this company been around? How long have you all been, or did you get started, or the overall like the background company you're working with?
Yeah, so Health has been around about 7 years. I
Hmm.
started with them 3 years ago.
Wow. Wow, that is awesome.
Hmm. It was all based on that there was no real option for people, and it was created in that way to help people.
Wow. Well, that's awesome. That's really, really
Hmm.
cool. Because that is true. Peace of mind is really, it means a lot. Just knowing that that somebody's got your back
Right.
for sure. So, and healthcare is so important, especially as some of us older people and, Medicare or Medicaid or whatever is being taken away and all this insane stuff going on and whatever else. So, uh, peace of mind is definitely important.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Jeannine. It has been an absolute treat. And
Thank
I will
you.
see you all on the next episode of What's the
Yep.
Biz. Have a great day, everybody.